Happy Sunday. Welcome everyone to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. Thank you all so much for joining on this Sunday afternoon. Oh my goodness. I hope you are ready to have the conversation. Okay, this is a very important conversation and we're going to get into it. Let's see who we have here this evening. Hey Joy, hey sis, welcome. Thank you for joining. She said, "Hey ladies, hi Humblebee, hi hey sis. Look, you up today? Okay, girl, y'all had a night last night. Okay, hey Divine Empress, welcome. Shelly Shells is in the building. Hey sis, thank you for joining. Welcome Kay Brown. Thank you for joining. Everyone, please hit the like button. Go ahead and share the live because we are going to discuss a topic a lot of us have been discussing, but like I said, we're taking it back. Okay, we're going to look at some things that are oddly enough looking similar to the Ruby Franke situation. Okay, and I'm going to kind of do an overview of who she is for those of you who do not know. Kind of show a little short clip of some things that you may kind of think about Rosie in some of these clips and some of the things that we have seen on her live. Welcome, Shorty's mom. Thank you for joining. Welcome, Courtney. Thank you all so much for joining. Go ahead and hit that like button. We are going to get into it. So a little bit first about Ruby Franke. At first, y'all was saying the lady's name wrong. Okay. But I did a live about, I think, was it 2 weeks ago, going into depth about some things that we saw with her situation and her case with her kids, and how we're looking at now the Queen of Kings and some of the things that we have seen recently, especially with this family. And some of the similarities are so shocking and also a little scary. Okay, if I'm being honest. Now, Ruby Franke was once one of the most popular YouTube family vloggers. She posted videos featuring her husband, and they had 6 children. And the name of her channel was The 8 Passengers. Now, their channel racked up over 1 billion views. Okay, not million, but billion. Okay. Hey, Queen Sandy. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Hey, Ariana. Oh, she's in the house. Thank you for joining. She said, "I'm in the bed. I'm only here because it's you." Thank you, sis. I feel so special. Thank you. Get you some rest, girl. And so during their video, she chronicled like their family vacations, all of, their activities, painting together, the little family things that they do. One video they had was like an Oreo cookie challenge, um, graduations, and things like that. And so in some of her videos, she detailed how one of them in particular, how she banned her 16-year-old son from sleeping in his bedroom for 7 months, okay, and threatened to behead a stuffed animal. Okay, a lot of this, y'all, was probably chronicled and laid out in all of the paperwork during her case. Now, in August 2023, Franke was charged with child abuse, and she pleaded guilty 4 months later. Now, while the crimes that led to the charges, such as denying her kids water, she sometimes handcuffed them for extended periods of time, didn't appear on 8 Passengers, her children viewed the vlogging as a larger pattern of abuse. Okay, so a lot of the stuff that happened, she did not show on camera, but a lot of her children felt that because they were in the public's eye, then it kind of made it worse. Okay, because now not only are you going through things, but now you have the world witnessing some of the things that you're going through. Hey, you artsy witch, welcome. Thank you for joining again, sis. Hi, Brittany. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Hey, there's the other Shelly in the building. Welcome. I just saw the Lace Fronts video going over the police reports in Hawaii. Oh, okay. Is that a channel? Okay, Lace Front. Okay. Hey, Janelle. Okay, I hadn't heard about that. Okay. How can how can he be around those kids after all of that? Right, exactly. And so let me get back. So it during that year, y'all, before she was pretty much arrested, Ruby Franke, the police had visited their home twice in the year before her arrest to check on the kids. Neighbors had told police that they were concerned for her children, that she would leave, okay, her young kids at home alone for a long time. Her eldest daughter also requested police to do a welfare check on the kids in last September, which would have been in 2022. Okay, because this article was from 2023. Now, police conducted 2 welfare checks at their home in the year leading up to the family YouTuber's arrest in August of last year. Um, During a September 2022 welfare check, multiple neighbors told police that Franke often left her young children home alone for several days, and she would visit that business partner, Jody Hildebrand, in a town that was 3 hours away, leaving the children there saying, y'all better not go anywhere or do anything. Okay, so this was stated in the documents that were obtained by the Springville Police Department. Now, she rose to fame for her controversial parenting vlogs. Okay, she was charged with 6 felony counts of child abuse earlier last year in September after her 12-year-old son climbed out of a window, okay, of Hildebrandt's home. Now, the lady that she was visiting a lot, wonder what that was about. Okay, leaving the kids at home. The house that they started staying in was her house. She owned that home. And so one of her sons her 12-year-old son ran to a neighbor's house asking for food and water. And then the neighbor noticed that the boy had duct tape on his ankles. Okay. The police later discovered that her 10-year-old daughter also was malnourished and injured as well. Now, I want to show y'all a little short video, and I want y'all to just really pay attention. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone because I was on another screen. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, sis. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, y'all, please hit the like. Let everyone know that we are here. Okay. Divine Empress says she's another narcissist seeking control over others, but she was also being controlled to a point by Jody. In my opinion, that's when the abuse got worse. I can see that happening, Divine Empress, because y'all, her husband divorced her and left the kids there with her. I have a whole problem with that. Okay, because then he wanted to speak up at the end and say, they should have convicted her to the fullest extent. But you left those kids there with her, knowing that what she was doing and what she was capable of. Okay. Janelle said the report shows he strangled her and threatened to throw off a balcony. He hit her multiple times, and she began to lose consciousness until her older kid. Janelle? Okay, I'm confused. Are we talking about Rosie? On that part, and while I'm waiting on Janelle to answer that, because I guess I'm confused because I was talking about one thing and I got I'm on one screen, and when I come back I saw that. I'm like, who are we talking about? Did this happen with this story? This live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It's covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged. Some of it is true, but hey, I'll say it for all. Is alleged. Okay, and this is our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Brittany says she isn't thinking about the kids at all, totally thinking about herself and what she wants to do. You are mother first until they are at least 18. At least. Okay, I'm gonna put at least because baby, kids still need you after that 18. I wonder if those two older boys were left at home. Queen Tandy, she showed some girl today that's 17 on her live, and she said that she was the one that stayed there with the older boys last night. Okay, Rebecca, you said you remember it. Okay. Yes, y'all. If you would like to support the host, there are various ways, and the moderators will place those in the chat. Hey, Judge Fifi, thank you for joining. The other reactor not showing it at all. Okay. But that's about Rosie. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I'll check that out whenever that come out, y'all. Hey, Cancer 66, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, let me pull up the video. Thank you for your patience. Okay, here we go. We know car insurance. Commercial. Let's skip that. All right, here we go.
I don't know why I got tucked into this. You guys, we gotta go. What do you think about this? Last video, you missed that I did a makeover on my hair. Shari, I have something for you.
You look like Mary Poppins with blonde hair.
Chad, I don't know if you're being honest with me.
I like the length. I just don't like the.
You don't like it, do you?
I don't like the.
Go over to my Instagram over at 8 Passengers and
Fix it.
tell me what you think. I think.
Hey, Mama 3, welcome. Okay, so we have some posts on here. Itchy looking like a whole. They were talking about her. Okay, got the trolls. I ain't gonna read all that because it's a lot of cuss words up in there, but y'all can see.
Okay,
I think when you first saw me with my haircut.
It was a surprise.
Uh-huh.
Now this is her husband. Okay, this man looked, every time he looked at her, he looked scared. And rightfully so, probably. You know, after we find out a lot of the things that have happened, he looking a little scared. And so I want y'all to just pay attention to that part. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, please hit the like button, y'all.
I was expecting something a little more like what you showed me before.
Conservative?
Messy.
Like,
why do you have your little sister on a leash?
okay, that's a dog. What else do you do? That's a dolphin. What else do you do?
No, I did bird thing.
That's a bird.
What's a horse? Do a horse. I knew he's gonna take me for a walk.
He's gonna take you for a walk?
Yeah.
Mother. But I think that by definition, that makes you a sore loser. But there's things you can do to change it. A sore loser means when you lose, you get upset.
Can you give me the sore loser test?
Wait.
Okay, in that scene, y'all, that was horrible. Okay, that gave him anxiety. He's in front. This called Ruby Franke, Judge Fifi. This is who Rosie is learning from, the original Unhinged Mama. Yes, that's what we're showing. Like, is history repeating itself? So I want y'all to just notice some of the things that take place in this video. Okay, and this is like a compilation of just certain things that stood out to the viewers. And so with that, yeah, she's in jail now for child abuse. Okay. And they had a bigger platform, billions of views. So notice how she publicly, I want y'all to look at that, how she publicly humiliated her child in front of their subscribers. I even or talked about them. I saw something on Rosie's live today where she was making fun of her child in front, and this been several times, in front of the audience. And I was like, wow, so just pay attention to some of the things that's happening. Very cringy. I'm gonna rewind that. And notice body language too, y'all. Okay, let me rewind that a bit. She playing with her daughter, making it like she has a whole leash on her daughter in front of everyone.
What?
He's gonna take you for a walk?
Yeah.
Mother. But I think that by definition, that makes you a sore loser. But there's things you can do to change it. A sore loser means when you lose, you get upset.
Can you give me the sore loser test?
Wait, stop.
Now watch how she talks to her husband also on live. Okay. I was like, what's happening here? Hi, Vicky. Welcome. Yes, she is. And we'll get into some of that, y'all, on this live. Yes. Hi, Tangela. Welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for joining. Okay. Have a good day, sis. Yeah, she's in jail, girl. She just pled guilty at the end of last year. And that's what I want y'all to understand. This was not anything far off. Okay. She was just convicted last year, September. This was recent. Okay. This was not something that is like, oh, this was 5-10 years ago. No, this was recently.
Stop. What are you doing? You can't.
What?
You can't hang that picture without me telling you where I want it.
Why?
Because we get in a fight every time.
I thought you wanted it right above the bed.
Yeah, I do, but
So
you don't know how like many inches above the bed or.
Just see if you like. Did you like where the bottom?
This is one of those times where being on camera brings out the best of me because I'm really upset you did Kevin, we always get in a fight over this. Why would you do that without saying, hey, come tell me where you would like this picture?
Let's just see if you stand up. I'm in my shoes. You want?
Well, you've already broken the rules. I'm already mad at you.
You love me.
It's a good thing I have this angle to look at.
Draco on the North Diego. Say hasta luego.
So those were just a little few moments of where this family interacted, and there were some warning signs. Now, I did a video last night where I showed that it had gotten so bad until there began like reaction channels covering this family because they started noticing things that they were concerned about. Okay, Cancer 66. And hi, Eli. Welcome. Oh, no, you're fine. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Exactly. That was crazy. And you're doing it in front of everyone. And so reaction channels started covering the family. Okay. They also got a petition together. Let me show y'all the screenshot of the petition that they started signing in regards to this family. I want y'all to see it's history repeating itself. It's not a game when it comes to these kids. Okay, when people put things out there and then wonder why are people talking about kids? It's not talking about kids. It's getting the kids help. Okay, so let me pull up. Let me get to the picture. Okay, here it is. All right. All right, so can y'all see that? Let me go back to my screen to make sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here was a petition that they started signing. Okay, and this, like I said, a lot of this was last year, towards the beginning of the year. Okay, it says, get a passengers, Ruby Franke, under investigation for child abuse. Now, their goal was 500 signatures. They got, well, at the time of this posting, they had got 265. Okay, 265 signatures for their petition. Things started. Okay, let's see. I hit the like. Okay, thank you so much for hitting that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, Ariana. It's starting to seem like they are the same person. Okay, and so their children, after they got out of that situation and things of that sort, their children have a long road ahead. Okay. Because you have to understand now their mom is in jail and their dad was already divorced out of the house for some time. I believe the last 13 minutes around that time. And so imagine being abused, food being withheld from you. That like 4 of the children were malnourished when they found them. Okay. Hi T and T. Thank you for joining. Uh, and so it became an issue. They were strict on their kids. If one of the daughters left, one time, one of the daughters left food at home, her lunch at home. Her mom, the teacher called, and the mom said, "Oh, that's okay. She'll have to learn how to be more responsible." Who does that? Okay, like your daughter is going to go all day hungry. You're not concerned about that. Okay, so now the daughter is older and her name is Shari Franke. Okay, and she's now being put in the forefront as of recently. In October of this year, 21-year-old Shari Franke, which was Ruby's oldest daughter. Now, she was estranged from them. Okay, she left that house once she became an adult. She left the house, and she now testified. Okay, recently to Utah lawmakers about what being a child influencer against her will had done to her. So I want to show y'all a couple of videos about her going to testify about this, because you'll be surprised, y'all. There are some laws that I'm going to share with y'all that are now in place against these family blogging channels and what it has to do with the children. Okay. Because the children are being put on there against their will sometimes. Sometimes they don't want to be filmed. And so now they're trying to put things in place to protect them, even financially, because these family vlogging channels, they make a lot of money. Okay. Little Ryan, and hey, blessings to him, baby, is a millionaire. Okay, that little boy goes and buys toys and they review toys, even got the parents on there doing stuff, and a millionaire. Now, what if the parent, they just said, okay, you know what? We making all this money. We keeping this money. And then when little Ryan gets older, he has nothing to show for it. So who's protecting the interests of the children? And so more and more states are catching on to this, that these family vlogging channels are making a lot of money, and they need to also, like they do the child entertainment business similar to this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sacrificing those kids for money. Girl, it's sad. So let me pull up the first video. Let's see here. Okay.
Shari Franke, a former family vlog star, is advocating for minors on social media. She's the oldest daughter of Ruby Franke, who, as you heard, is in prison for abusing her 2 youngest children last summer. News specialist Shelby Lofton was in the committee meeting when Franke heard her testimony. And Shelby, she was highly critical of all family vloggers, including her own mother.
Deanie, she really was. Shari Franke said that family vlogging ruined her innocence long before her mother committed a crime, and she thinks it won't be long before other child influencers, especially here in Utah, like her, come forward with other emotional and financial issues stemming from family vlogging.
I don't come today as the daughter of a felon, nor as a victim of an abnormally abusive mother. I come today as a victim of family vlogging.
Shari Franke spoke about her family life for the first time since her mother Ruby's arrest. She told lawmakers about the harms she experienced from family vlogging.
As a child, I was fully aware that I was an employee. The business was successful when I was happy or when I shared my hardships with the world.
Her life from 13 to 17 years old was posted online for thousands to watch on her family's 8 Passengers channel.
My friends became scarce because dates were filmed and none of my friends wanted to be on camera.
Franke hopes family vlogging is ultimately banned. She says there's no such thing as an ethical family vlogger. Some of her extended family members continue to post videos of their family's lives online, along with several other content creators in Utah.
I foresee there will be legal crises, with these children realizing that vlogging has brought severe emotional distress, or these kids may realize they don't have an appropriate amount of money to show for their labor.
She's working with Representative Doug Owens.
When they reach adulthood, they may not like the way they're being portrayed. Maybe they need to have some control over taking content down off the internet.
He's working on proposing protections for child actors and influencers. He and Franke spoke about payment for children.
I think we ought to be talking about a percentage.
Franke said she was paid for her contributions to the vlogs, often through bribes.
We'd be rewarded $100 or a shopping trip if we filmed a particularly embarrassing moment or an exciting event.
She said none of that money was worth it.
I'd rather have an empty bank account now and not have my childhood plastered all over the internet.
And Representative Owens said legislating this issue will be complex. He said the state will have concerns about overstepping into families' personal lives. We also did ask Shari Franke for an interview after she testified, and she declined that opportunity. I'll send it back to you.
All right.
Yeah, so that's one part of it. And I went to some of y'all comments. I didn't want to get too far gone, but that was one part of it. She just testified in front of California lawmakers. Let's see here. Let me go back. No, Utah. I'm sorry, Utah lawmakers. And her testimony took place just a few weeks after California passed a law mandating that a portion of proceeds from social media content featuring kids must be set aside in a trust for the child when they turn 18. Okay. Now, let me show you more of that testimony, because I know that that kind of cut it off because it was a news channel, but she did talk a little bit more of it. I don't understand how these parents can get on social media and show how they abuse their children, their kids, to the world and think no one is going to react to that. That's a narcissistic to the 10th power. You are totally correct. I agree with that, because and y'all, I'm trying to stay in mode for the topic at hand, but it's so much that I am going to say about some things that I have seen recently. I'm glad I grew up in a time where this wasn't even a possibility. Right, exactly. Yes, thank you, Lolo. Hey, sis, did I speak? I think I did. You came in here earlier. Yes, protect the kids. Yes, at all costs. Okay, all six of her children and her husband were spineless. He didn't even care that his children were on a 72-hour medical hold where neither parent could see them because of how abused they were. Wow, that is so sad. Hey, Dreamy girl. Hey, sis. Welcome, Rhoda. Thank you for joining. I'm trying to catch up right quick, y'all. Okay, I think I'm at the bottom. Okay. Hey, Aqua Rose. Holla me, welcome. Thank y'all for joining. We are talking about Shari Franke. She just testified in front of lawmakers. And also, I'm about to tell y'all about the different states that have different laws already in process. Okay, or I should say already implemented. Okay, let's take a look at this.
In any other context, it is understood that children cannot give consent. But for some reason, people think family vlogging is different. I did not realize the impact that filming as a child would have on me now. My social media became flooded with rumors of having sexual relations with my own brother, to being called a baby birthing machine at the age of 13. All these things have stuck with me, and I will forever live between the ages of 13 to 17 in many of my viewers' minds. In addition, pedophiles stalk the internet, specifically seeking out child influencers. I promise you that the parents are aware of these predators and choose to post their children anyway. I want to be absolutely clear that there is no amount of money that can justify selling your soul as a child to the world. In no other industry would we justify unregulated child labor with a huge paycheck, and we should not do that here. If I could go back and do it all again, I'd rather have an empty bank account now and not have my childhood plastered all over the internet. No amount of money I received has made what I've experienced worth it. Family vlogging ruined my innocence long before Ruby committed a crime. I promise you that my experiences are not unique and are happening to child influencers all over Utah and the country. So let's tackle this issue before it becomes a bigger crisis than it already is.
Shari Franke has an interest.
Wow. She said she would have preferred to have an empty bank account over going through having her life plastered all over social media. Welcome, MGO, Proud Black PH Diva. I love it. Hopefully soon all states and territories will enact laws to protect these children. Yes. Okay, I apologize, y'all. It is definitely unregulated child labor. Yes, exactly. It's funny you're covering this because I was thinking about this story and forgot the names. Queen of Kings reminds me of this story. Prayerfully is canceled. I subscribe. Thank you, Lami. I appreciate that. What are you trying to get? You got it? Okay. I'm so proud of her daughter speaking out. Yes, Aqua Rose, I agree because I know that was hard. And I'm pretty sure it's more to that, but they probably didn't want to put a lot of that out there. But I'm pretty sure it was a lot that they were going through. I don't know if y'all were on here that day for the last time we covered this. I showed one of her episodes where she found some cake icing with a spoon in it in the bathroom. And so she was asking her littles. She had like a little toddler. Did he do it? And so two of her older children, Shari and the other son, were sitting at the kitchen table. And when she went in there with it and said, did y'all do this? Their first look was of fear. And so he kind of laughed it off. Her son kind of laughed it off. But he said, I got it from her. And so the daughter was like, yeah, trying to play it off. I was hungry. And I'm like, these kids were hiding cake icing because they were hungry. And they knew that their mom would probably get on them because, they already knew what went on behind the scenes. Now, someone brought up a great point in my comments under the video. And it made me think about this as well. I have been thinking about that. And when they said it, I was like, yeah, I thought about that. Now, y'all know we've been watching the kids, almost like secondhand babysitters, right? With the Queen of Kings. Okay. Now, she said, now, if the channel is taken, who's going to watch out for the kids? I was like, whew, that was a good point. Okay. Because even with this lady and the 8 passengers, imagine some stuff that they did was at least recorded. Okay, now there may have been harsher things, but at least if they knew people are going to look for my kids. Okay, like today on Rosie's Live, people were like, where's the baby? Looking for the baby. Okay, where's little man? Oh, somebody, the 4-year-old was out there playing with one of the little pokers for the fireplace, and they were like, hey, he's back there playing with something. I think it was Brad was telling her, what is that he's playing with? He's bending it. And she turned around and looked, and that's when she saw he had the little poker. Okay, so we're almost like secondhand babysitters, holding them to a level of accountability. Now, when that is taken away, what happens? Because then it's no eyes, okay? It's no one looking forward or looking for the kids, and things of that sort. Now, the CPS situation, that was a totally different thing. And this mom actually did not get caught, or CPS was not successful. Don't have me go there. They were not successful in it. They had already visited the home multiple times, okay? The police were not successful by visiting this home, okay? So it wasn't until the little boy escaped and went to the neighbor's house and got help. That is when the police came and then looked into it. See, she probably did not expect anybody to escape. Who's to say how she left them that day? And it was nothing but God that let that little boy get out of that house so that they could get away from that place. and that lady could go to jail, and she's in jail for child abuse. Okay, her kids were also malnourished. She actually said today that she is the type of person to have another baby just to upset her haters. Yes, girl, I saw that. And I was like, girl, bye. You barely. Oh, okay. I said I was going to keep the topic at hand. I may save that conversation for my other life. Because, baby, even with laws in place, how can they ensure they are being abided by to protect these children's mental health? See, that's going to take a deeper look, because this part, I believe, is just for financial. All of us need money to survive, pay bills, take care of our families. But what some of these parents are doing to their kids for a buck is disgusting. Yes, YouTube needs to protect the kids better. Exactly. Brad hates leaving his children with her. You can tell. Okay, some of these women are just popping out kids one by one for content. Ooh, you better say it. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. No concern for resources and time it takes to raise the kids. Just revenue. Oh my goodness. Hopefully they will be with someone that can care for them. Right. Exactly. Yeah, he escaped. Okay, he escaped. So let me read some of what the laws are. And this is very brief. I'm not a lawyer. I don't get technical and deep into it. Now, in California, they have what they call a Coogan Act, which protects the financial interests of entertainers under 18. But this was passed in 1939, long before the rise of social media. Until recently, there has been no comparable Coogan Act for the children of family bloggers. I'm sorry. Now, in August of 2023, however, Illinois became the first U.S. state to pass a law protecting the financial interests of the children of family blogging. The bill requires parents to put aside 50% of the earnings for a piece of content featuring their child. The money must go into a trust that the child can access upon turning 18. Now, if there's no money available for them, they can sue the parent. I think somebody asked that earlier in the chat. What happens if they don't abide by it? Well, the child can sue their parents in that particular state. Okay. In Illinois. Now, Minnesota was the next state to pass this kind of legislation in May of this year. Okay. This one went beyond financial considerations, prohibiting children under 14 from appearing in more than 30% of their parents' social media content. So if children do appear in these videos and the videos are monetized, money must be put into an account similar to Illinois. And now in December of 2023, legislators had drafts on California's measure. And so this bill, which was signed into law September of this year, is similar to Illinois's law, but has been considered an important step in regulating family blogging content, given the state's relationship with the entertainment industry. So these laws are not geared toward like a casual like parent who's just sharing like a picture here and there, Facebook, Instagram, a little video, but they're talking about the big, like these family blogging channels. Okay. That's what they're looking for, or looking into and making changes so far. Let's see here. I don't want to get too far behind. Yes, they were malnourished. Right. Queen Tandy said, I couldn't babysit her kids today after I seen them laying on the ground eating their food with no shirts on, anything on the ground to put their plates on. I took the day off. Girl, she said she took the day off. She went babysit today. It's sad. Okay, that is so sad. Yes, I can't wait to get the report. Yes, Judge Fifi, I'm ready to see that. That was so sick. They are going to grow up believing that it is normal to eat meals off the ground. It is heartbreaking. Right. Okay. It's heartbreaking. Ooh. Y'all, my pressure, it feels like it rises even thinking about it. Okay. You can throw dollars at an ilk club. I don't even want to say the word on here because I don't know if it's allowed, but y'all know where they be throwing it around in a circle. Okay, doing all of that. You throwing dollars there, but you don't want to throw some dollars on a table and chairs, or throw some dollars on some food for the refrigerator and in the pantry while your children coming into the pantry looking for some doggone snacks. Okay, because they ate them up. So obviously you got the money. Okay, I don't care where it came from. You had money to throw on women. So why is that an issue now with kids once again on the floor? Once again, and I thought on one of their lives, he said that there's supposed to be a delivery of some furniture. Okay, if anything, y'all now go old school. Okay, put out some little towels on the couch. Okay, and then y'all sit here. We have to sit here and y'all sit on this couch and put a towel or a sheet, and y'all at least sit up here and eat your food. Because to me, that is like an animal putting your children on the floor where people are walking. That's nasty. But you can go out, baby, with that money, you could have gone to a Goodwill or a thrift store and picked up a quick table and chairs. This is the type of stuff that is taking place that's giving some of these family vlogging channels a bad name. Okay, we've already looked at it with Ruby Franke. Okay, is history repeating itself with the Queen of Kings? Now, it used to be, oh, let's hide the videos, let's do all this. Now it's like, baby, the pride is upping. Okay, the untouchableness, I just made up a word, is upping. Like, y'all not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna get on here, show my tail, throw money here and there, do whatever, and y'all see nobody is able to do anything about it. I'm telling you, it's increasing. It's getting worse, and it's being put out there more and more. It's not even like she's trying to hide it anymore. Like, seriously. Please look up Ruby Franke and one lady she was involved with. No more past. Towards end, they had two youngest and one lady. Yes, Pam. Hi, welcome. Yes, that's what we were discussing at the beginning of the video. Yes. Hi, Space. Welcome. She spent $300. Girl, that was some groceries for today. Okay, that was some groceries. My Lord, yes. Her babies were sitting on the floor eating. He said to sit on the linoleum. Ooh, it's her linoleum. I know what you're talking about. Baby, that word, my tongue was not right for that. Okay, not the carpet. And he said that several times. So you prefer these children to sit and eat or lay on the tile. You're more concerned about carpet over tile? But yet, y'all don't have a doggone table? Like, come on. Ain't nobody judging. Ain't nobody hating. That's just common sense and how, you would want to take care of your child. Because if somebody told you to get down there, no, you eat your food on the floor. You lay down there and eat your food. You treat these kids like they're animals. Like, seriously. It's a conversation. And anyone who thinks that is okay, I don't know what to tell you. That is not okay. Imagine when they do stuff like that in front of other people. Right. Like, where are the family members? Whoever that girl was over there today that was supposedly the one to babysit, what's she eating? Okay. Are y'all telling y'all guests to eat on the floor? Like, it annoyed me when she threatened the oldest son to clean the kitchen and makes them clean on a regular while she's on live. Right. And then tell him to go check on the baby. Like, girl, anyone can buy an $80 card table and chairs if you have to. Thank you, sis. They have those right there at Walmart. Okay, you go in there you can go into Walmart right now. You have the $300. Go get you one of those little card tables. Nobody's saying you got to go get anything fancy. Go get a little card table and go get a few groceries. but yet and still we throwing the dollars at the women, throwing it in a circle. We can't make this up. But yet people on there, y'all leave her alone. How long are y'all gonna mess with her till the kids are 18? Well, do you want the kids to keep getting hurt? I mean, what do you think? Okay, and it's not messing with her. She the one putting her own stuff out here. I just feel so bad for those kids thinking that this is normal and not allowed to have a good childhood. Yes, exactly. She literally hands them off pieces of food off her plate, the way people do their dogs. She talks to them like they're little dogs. Here, come get it, fetch. Right. She could spend under $50 at Goodwill for some decent stuff to sit on. Yeah, and eat off of until you get your other stuff. Priorities are completely screwed up. Yes. I'm telling you, it's so sad. So yeah, this lady here went to jail. She probably felt like she was untouchable too. Okay. Had a lot of money. Had 6 kids, a very profitable channel. Okay. So, baby, and they had billions of views. I reported the live this morning as well. I'm reporting all of them to ensure YouTube gets the point. They quick to time people out. Yeah, it's just they're upholding that. You know, you're covering up potential. And I'm not saying abuse, potential abuse. Okay, it's not okay. She gives me anxiety and triggers me. Right, Queen Tandy said I couldn't babysit today. Welcome, Teresa. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate that. You were already a part of the family, but now you are a member. Welcome. You have access to unlock the emojis, and also you will have access to members only videos, posts, lives, and giveaways. Thank you. Space said, hey, Open Book, your pre-recorded content has been spot on lately. Thank you, Space. I appreciate that. Thank you for that encouragement. I appreciate that because, baby, sometimes some people come for me under the comments, okay? I'm like, look, okay, I'm just laying out. She said this in her own words. I'm just showing, okay, because some people may not have seen it. She can't hide it. It's too much to remember to cover up lies. Exactly. I agree. Yeah, it's horrible. On the phone saying don't let them eat on the carpet. Yeah, he said that a couple of times, I think. Hi, Healing Hearts. Welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. There's nowhere to sit. They have no furniture. Right. Sit on the couch. Eat on the couch. I mean, if they have to do that temporarily, and if they don't want to mess it up, just put like a little sheet there to cover it up so the kids don't have to eat on the floor like an animal. People walk on that floor. Okay? People walk there. You get all kinds of germs there. And don't do anything that you are not willing to do. Make a pallet. Okay, if you're scared about the carpet, I would prefer, even in my opinion, like, hey, y'all can do what y'all gonna do. We're just trying to help and give some kind of clues, okay, on how to do this thing. If you are worried about the carpet, what you could do is also put a little sheet or something and have them sit on the carpet like a little picnic. Instead of keep saying eat on the floor, on the tile floor. Because not that many people are, walking on the carpet like that and so forth. Hi, Sarita. Thank you so much, Sarita. I appreciate that. Yeah, lies on top of lies. Like, girl, stop lying. Just tell the truth. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Let me see. Aqua Rose said there is so much missing in that new home. I haven't seen any pillows, blankets. Yeah, how are they sleeping on the carpet? Oh, Lord, it looks so bad. Yeah, I don't even know. I thought I saw her on the bed once, and maybe I saw them on the couch once. We can't forget that's where she come from. Wow. That big house with nothing in it. Well, he said it was supposed to be some furniture coming. She doesn't want to spend money on her children, on her family. She wants her supporters to do it. That's sad. Did you see when she was in that taxi? When? Last night, Healing Hearts? Was that a taxi? Which one? Very disturbing. Okay, I'm trying to get to the end of the comments, y'all. Have you noticed all of a sudden she's shifting all the responsibility on the oldest son? All of a sudden he's watching the baby, doing the dishes. She has flipped again. Yeah, she's spiraling. Like, it's obvious and it's in front of everyone. Thank you so much, Space. I appreciate that. Yeah, because they were saying today, don't show everyone. Hey, Tiffany, welcome. They were saying, don't show where you are because people gonna try to figure out. Like I said, time and time, I really don't care where they are, to be honest. Do the kids got somewhere to eat? Everybody say they still, you know what I'm saying? Like, with Judge Fifi did the video yesterday with the children in the shower. She was getting ready, dancing, and all this stuff. The kids, the two youngest, were in the shower, and she timed it, y'all, on a timestamp for 10 minutes. Like the shower was a playpen. I was like, what's happening here? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Snapping and showing everything. Baby, at least get the kids look like they were messing with the little drain. You know, I thought the little baby's hands were going to get smashed. I was nervous about that. So it was a lot going on with that. Like, you have to be careful. It's no circulation in there. That's not a playpen. Y'all should have brought the playpen. Have it shipped over. Okay. Yeah, she showed off some heels, but where that table at? Okay. Oh my gosh, who was driving the car? I thought that was a car that she was riding with. Y'all, was that a taxi or a car she was in there with somebody? I don't know. Like I say, little stuff like that. I don't know. I seen a change to get her shut down. Yes, there is a petition going around, similar to a petition that went around with Ruby Franke. I'm telling y'all, it's so many similarities between these two stories. And we're going to continue to look into different things, okay? Yes, that's the part, Healing Hearts. I'm nervous about that. If something happens to the kids while she has the older boys watching them, she will be blamed. Yep. And you know, a lot of people were saying, yeah, they were banging on that glass. Hi, Mrs. JL. Welcome. It was a car. Okay, she was with, is that, probably the guy that was at the club, y'all. Yeah, probably the guy that was at that club. Yeah. What was someone saying? I was about to say someone said something in the chat. What was it about the kids? Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, leaving those kids in the shower for that long and so forth, it's crazy. There's a petition out against Rosie on their channel. Similar to that of Ruby Franke. Oh my God. But yeah, people were saying, you know, who's going to watch out for the kids if the channel is taken and things like that. You know, even with that, y'all, like, man, just take care of the kids. Like, it doesn't even have to come down to that, but it's just so much. And then when people speak out and react to it, or to show some things that others may have missed, they get upset, you know. But these are things that could, like the little baby, she said it out of her own mouth. These are things that she said. She said that her 4-year-old keeps hitting the baby in his head. Okay, that's not good. What if he comes up with some type of concussion or things of that sort? She was riding with her friend who she went to the, okay, that's what I thought. He was celebrating his divorce. Okay. And about to help her celebrate her divorce. Okay, where Ariana at? Tick tock. Time is almost up, but we're not trying to tussle. Neo Chair Reader, I'm not trying to take your saying, but I love when you say that. Okay, we're not trying to tussle. The universe put that out. Okay, Rose should cook and clean before she gets on live. Yes, do all of that before. Okay, I agree with that. And thank you for joining. Every time she goes live with the kids in the background, I pray for them. Yes, because she's laser focused on that chat. Y'all, the other sector, the BB Bree, that sector, former Mrs. LaTruth, she did the same thing. They focus on that chat. They're ready to block, okay, any negative comments. Okay. Now I don't think she is as bad as Rosie. Some of this stuff we have not seen. Okay. And I was gonna do, the part that got me was her thinking it was lotion. Oh yeah, putting on body wash, and she thought it was lotion, but she was putting on body wash, and someone caught it and put it into Judge Fifi's chat. She thought Judge Fifi had caught that, and she was talking to us about her catching that, but no, it was someone else that came in there and said that. So see, she's ready to go off, ready to pop off. But when they told her that when she was in the club, you could tell she was embarrassed, but she was laughing that thing off. She was putting out body wash. Yeah, she has to get this together. Oh, that was the question. Someone has said, what will happen if people find out that she's really doing something? Okay, or something is really happening behind the scenes. Do you think that she will lose subscribers? My answer is no. She may lose some, but it's a good group of them that will follow her and rock with her until the wheels fall off. They're not going to believe it, first of all. Okay? But they're going to stick by her side through it. Notice that some of them don't even call it out. Even last night, some of them did. Okay, some did. She had a moderator who was trying to tell her, turn this off and things of that sort. But she said she want to do her own thing. And that was what I think her mom was saying, that she doesn't like to listen. That's not good. You have to listen to someone in your life. You're going to have to listen, or you can learn the hard way. The children are out of control. Yes. Hitting people over the head is not okay. You have to teach him. He's a baby, young. He has to be taught. She has to stay on social media. They need to start an OnlyFans. Not an OnlyFans page, okay? Yeah, for some friend that was out celebrating his divorce, okay? That might have been, y'all know when we watched that Neo Tarot Reader lady, I don't want to say that name too much. They start coming up in the chat. Baby, she turned that card over the head. There's a man. We like, who is the man? was Q the man? Okay. And she took a pic. Yes, I saw that. Taking the pants off, the guy there, husband on the phone. What kind of mess are we watching? I just could not believe it. You got to be careful of these kids watching these. Oh, and one thing she said, y'all, last night about that their channel is not for children or something like that. And that if your kids are watching their channel or YouTube, you're a neglectful parent. Okay, so I think her son, if I'm not mistaken, okay, now I do remember when he was all up in grown folks' business on their live when she was on there with Brad, and she was saying, what lady? And he said, remember when you were on live and there was the lady in the blue bikini? I said, now wait a minute. Either y'all were talking about it in front of him or he saw the live. So where did he see that at? Because he was over playing somewhere. He didn't see the lady. So did he go back and look at the live? There's a rumor she has an OF. I'm not about to go to this. What? It would not. You know what? I wouldn't put it past. Okay. I'm trying to make that extra money. The older boys are knocking him upside the head. Now he's doing it to the baby. I think that's what's happening too. And somebody mentioned in her live, they were asking her, but she ignored the comment about her nephew leaving out of the house yesterday. Okay, I'll say it in a second. Her nephew leaving out the house yesterday, saying that he wanted to unalive himself. And when he came back in, allegedly, she was saying that they were saying that she told him to go upstairs, not trying to get to the root of the problem. And then she ignored that comment. And then they said after that, they were like, do you think he's being bullied? I was like, Oh Lord, they trying to put that out there because I don't know. I didn't see it. Hey V, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, we did. Oh, okay. Run up a check. Okay. I catch some of y'all comments that she overlooking. So you were on that live. Okay, so you saw what, did y'all see the little boy leave out of the house, or did she just say it? Because that's crazy. And it's not a rumor. She admitted to having. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. The nephew stood over her, who stayed over there. Okay, and I guess he and one of the boys got into it and took off. Oh, Lord. This is crazy. I was going to say something, but I waited. I'm so happy you guys caught that. When I heard him say, the little boy said that immediately, I was like, oh my God, talk to the boy who said it. Yes, exactly. Well, she was looking for the kids on the live the other day. So they were supposed to be out here in the backyard. So I'm getting nervous. Okay. When she was looking around, I'm like, well, where did the boys go? That's what I was looking for. He was way down the street. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That was not correct. The fact that she is too delayed with her reaction.
This is the first one, this is the second one.
Okay. And all of a sudden his lips busted up. Oh, yes, the 4-year-old. His lips are were busted up today. I don't know what happened with that situation. The so-called Family Channel has already promoted soft. Yes, exactly. For quite some time. And on top of all the profanity, problematic parenting, and race baiting. Yes. That's the comment of the day. Okay. They need to take that stamp off. Take family out of that. Because if anybody was watching those lives last night, okay, they were traumatized. Baby, I have never been to one of those types of clubs. I'm like, what you exposing me to as an adult? Okay. I was like, girl, what are you doing? It was like she did not care, y'all. It was like she was a different person. Like a different person had taken over. Literally. Okay? That's what it felt like. And then to leave, that's what I was saying. The other day on that other live, I said, well, who let her babysit? Have they not seen the video? She is having a hard time with her own. It was too much going on. I wouldn't have sent my child over there. Wow. That's sad. Okay. Well, y'all, she looking for him, didn't put the phone down. Girl, like put the doggone phone down. I think she believes they're her imaginary friends or security. Okay. It's nothing nobody can get to you or do to you, or if they do try to do something, that anybody on that live can help you at the time. We can't help you. We're just looking. Okay. So those are not imaginary friends. And it seems like she mad he calls her phone to come over. Yes, I saw that. She looked a little bothered by that. Don't come over here today. Oh my goodness. And you know what, Shelly? It goes back to, what are you seeing? Okay. Now, it seems as though some report is coming out, okay, about what took place. So if you are seeing things, if you let a child do play, okay, like around you, like kindergartners, little kids that can't necessarily tell you what's going on, let them play around you. Give them some dolls. Let's see what's actually happening, because they will show you. They will start to mimic some things that they see and are exposed to. They will talk a certain way. They will say certain things because they've been around it. Now, I won't say, like, my kids here say curse words. I ask them, who you talking to? Who uses curse words around you? Like my son just said a while ago, he told one of his friends that his friend was cussing at school. I was like, oh, as long as you're not over there cussing. So kids will mimic what they are exposed to sometimes. So just let them play. Let them just listen and observe. You really don't even have to ask too many questions, especially the younger ones that can't really verbalize what's going on. Yeah, she said she was 17. Yeah. It was like, oh yeah, instead of him going over to the uncle, you can start keeping him. I'm like, no, that little girl already have enough going on with the other ones. Don't give her the baby. A child sees and hears nonstop aggression and violence is liable to act that. Right, exactly. I agree. Yep. Uh-oh. Hi, Lisa. She is claiming the Llewellyn. Oh, sorry for me to say that. Llewellyn family is going to work with her. I truly, baby. Okay, Lisa. I'm pretty sure somebody has given that family the heads up. Okay. If that family was anywhere in the vicinity of those lives last night and maybe had set a notification and it popped up, it probably will be a no. They're like, oh, heck no. Okay, we are not exposing all of that to our children. That would be a lot. Okay. Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, I'm going to hop off, but what we're going to do is continue this conversation because I kind of wanted to keep it on the new laws and the Ruby Franke thing. But hey, I knew it was going to go into some of this because what we're trying to do is see if there are any similarities in these cases. Okay, how were things handled with that case? She was just convicted and put into jail last year, at the end of last year. Big platform as well, a family channel as well. Malnourished children, or I should say, some concerns about food as well. Okay, and other types of abuse taking place. The husband knew about it. He divorced her. He got up out of there. But he also left those children to endure what they were going through. Okay, so I am going to probably end it here. Let's see here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Wait, a 17. Yes, the girl said she was 17. Good night, V. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Space. I appreciate that. Yeah, baby, it's too far. Okay. It's too far gone. Okay, it's just I was like, my mouth was open like last night. What is happening? Okay, and people were trying to say stop it here, but no, she just kept going, got worse. Okay, thank you, sis. I love you, Shelly Shells. Shout out to all of the moderators. Thank y'all so much for modding on tonight. Special thanks to all of the members. Welcome to our new member, Teresa. Thank you so much for becoming a member today. And special thanks to everyone else. I appreciate you all being on here tonight. And I pray that you all have a great evening. Thank you for joining. Have a good evening. Love you, sis. Bye-bye. Thank you, Healing Hearts.